Hello, my name is Andrea Munoz. I am a developmental specialist that works for the Early Intervention Program in Boston. This is a dream of mine to start doing a couple of videos for parents and clinicians and guide them further while working with a kiddo at home or a daycare setting. So, I wanted to start with one of the basic things. I work with kiddos ages 0 to 3 early intervention program. For those who do not know what it is, it's a state funded program that provides services for kiddos that may have a developmental delay or have a disability. We conduct a test. Every state is a little bit different of how that multidisciplinary test is conducted, but at the end of the day, we would qualify a child if he or she has a 33% delay in one area of development or a 25% delay in two areas of development. Another way of qualifying is through risk factors or because the child already comes in with a diagnosis, he's a preemie. So for those who didn't know what early intervention is, please look it up. Look at the different options that you guys have for a first aid, and if you have a child under 3, it's a wonderful resource to just evaluate your child and ensure that he or she is doing well with their milestones and overall development. Thank you so much. So to start, I'm reading one of my favorite books. It's called Dear Zoo. It's a lift the flap book. It's written by Rod Campbell. So most of you probably have seen this book before. And I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how to read books to our toddlers. Remembering that every kiddo is different, every kiddo has a different attention span, and there are different stages of learning. So, a lot of the times, I find myself telling parents that we don't necessarily have to read word by word when we're reading a book to a kiddo. We can make it fun, we can make it exciting by just pointing at the pictures. So for a kiddo that is like 1 or getting there 1.5, 1.6, getting closer to 2, if a kiddo is already pointing and is interacting with the book, it's great. We're gonna hear that language developing when you give the child questions, when you have moments of silence to see if the child is gonna fill in those blanks for you. So just to give you an example, this is how I read a book to one of my toddlers. Dear Zoo, look at the lion. The lion is hiding. He's playing peekaboo. Wow, there is a yellow box. Should we open it? Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Open the door. That is a, yeah, it's an elephant. The elephant says, should we say bye-bye, elephant? Bye-bye, Mr. Elephant. And I close the door. See, I'm not reading the pages. Moving next to the next page. Look at that! It's a tall green box. Should we knock? Why don't you do it? Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Open the door. Wow, that is a giraffe. Very good. It's a very tall giraffe. Just see how I'm adding adjectives. So I'm expecting the child to point to give me something. So if he says giraffe, I will say, yes, it's a giraffe. It's a very tall giraffe. So I'll add more adjectives so that he or she starts remembering more of those, very interesting words so that he or she can add them to her or his vocabulary. Next page. Look at that. That's a red door. Who do you think that is in there? Should we see? Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? It's Mr. Lion. The lion goes, roar. Can you do a roar? Good job. Should we say bye-bye, Mr. Lion? Bye-bye, Mr. Lion. Look at that. That's a blue box. Should we knock, knock on the box? Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Open the door. Wow, is that Mr. Camel? He looks a little bit grumpy. Can you give me a frown? He looks very grumpy. Should we say bye-bye to Mr. Camel? Bye-bye, Mr. Camel. Look at that. It looks like a basket. Should we see what's in the basket? Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Open the door. Look at that. Is that a snake? The snake goes, hiss. Very good. Should we say bye-bye? Bye-bye, snake. We have two more pigeons. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Open the door. It's a monkey. The monkey says, very good. Ooh, ah, ah. Great job. And he's eating something. Is that an apple? You're right. No, 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 Jesse. That's not an apple. That's a banana. Great job. What's in there? Knock, knock, knock. Open the door. Look at that. It's a froggy. The froggy says, rabbit, rabbit. Say bye-bye, little frog. Bye-bye, little frog. Who's that? Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Open the door. It's a doggy. The doggy says, woof, 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 woof. You do it. Great job. I love my dog so much that I kept him. And we are all done. Yay! So always make sure to cheer for your child whenever they are attending for a book and they stay with their prolonged attention until the end of the book. And if you see that the child is starting to get bored, you just pick up the speed and then finish the book faster. Um, any activity with any child, you have to make it. You have to try to make it as fun as possible. So always make exaggerated facial expressions. Be loud, be free, kind of try to put yourself on your child's level. Whenever you're speaking to your child, make sure that your eyes are not up here and the child's eyes are up here. You can kneel down so you can have that visual contact with your child and kind of like get into their world. So with this, this is my first video, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna start giving some tips, some suggestions. So if you guys have any questions, any concerns, any suggestions, feel free to email me or message me. My email is and my name is Andrea Munoz. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.